И обязательно, в зависимости от того, как захочешь чаще. Так, со мной вы еще увидитесь тогда, когда... когда увидитесь.
So, I'm Nindide. I run Mario Sunshine, and this is the any percent category, which means we're beating the game as fast as possible. And
Проходим игру
the
как можно
objective of this
быстрее.
run is to beat
Ура!
all 7 Shadow Marios and all the worlds to unlock Corona Mountain, and
Какой сюрприз.
complete the game and win. So,
Кстати, классная фотка. 10 из 10. Ладно, guys. That was a great 1,5 часа моей жизни. Greatest 1,5 часа моей жизни. Всех целую. Сладких снов.
yeah.
Structure-wise, it's very different than Mario 64, where you can get 70 stars, like you can just choose 70 stars and there are different routes for it. But in this category, you need to get 44 very specific shines, basically getting episode 7 in each world. So it's a very different speedrun than most Mario games.
Did not walk into the polluted piranha.
Yeah.
Or might get a good time on airstrip here.
Чатик. Здрасте, извините за опоздание, так сказать, резкий влет. Простите, здравствуйте. Здравия желаю, добрый час, мое почтение и уважение. Доброе утро, чат. Добрую ночь, времени суток. Я к вам пришел на прелестную игру, как Super Mario Sunshine. Водопроводчик, который будет управлять своими потоками воды. Он познал стихию воды. Из племени воды, так сказать. Нас тут знакомят уже, собственно, с механикой игры, как мы будем летать на этой воде. Благодаря набору воды. Потому что от этого в основном будет все зависеть. Будем наполнять нашу воду в бассейне. Специальных таких. А может, не только в бассейнах. Нам показывают, что, против кого мы будем сражаться и тушить их водой. Поэтому немножечко поливаем воды, и мы тушим. Смыли все. Нормально. И получили местную звезду. Мыльная картина. GameCube все-таки. GameCube довольно старая консоль.
Or even like a 0.4 or something. So really good.
That's actually really good. Like 0.2 off my best one.
I have no idea what my
Как
best
бы
is.
нормально. И теперь, конечно, будем смотреть на цены. Местная полиция подошла и посадила нас. Походу, нас посадят на пожизненное, что мы тут приземлились и начали тут поливать всех водой. И поэтому нам сейчас показывают, что не так на этом острове. Потому что нам надо будет помогать этому острову, как я понимаю. Все заляпано. Нас посадят на общественные работы в течение 1,5 часа. Поэтому будем сейчас отрабатывать свое.
This cutscene goes on for like another 2 minutes.
Он Марио был, оказывается, в розыске.
That sounds like sunshine to me. We have $1,000
Поэтому
from
сейчас
Millie
узнаем,
T. Fox.
на какой
No
срок его
comment.
посадят.
Thank you so much. $250 from Anonymous. No comment. Thank you so much. $500 from Anonymous.
Даже
No
наша
comment.
женщина
Thank you
пришла
so much.
и
Are you all seeing the
поддержать
pattern here? We
нас,
have
если нас посадят.
$250 from Anonymous. Thank you so much.
Как бы,
And $250
Чё
from
поделать?
Soniv. That does have a comment. I will forever love this event and the amazing community behind it. Keep it up, everyone.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies
Becoming
сидим в комнате,
near
чилим
the end of the
и
cutscene.
разговариваем
You can say a few
Yeah,
more
a few more.
Sure
if you
thing.
want.
It's a real
So-
cutscene.
All right.
аппаратом,
We got $10 from Spin Jump. That
который
says,
поясняет
"Another
нам,
GDQ, another
что мы
spin
будем
input.
получать.
Great
Мы
work
будем
as
получать вот
always."
такие шайны.
$10 from
Будем
Sayline.
делать
That
всё
says, "I had to
светлее и
donate for my
чище.
favorite game of all time.
Ну, хотя
Best
бы
of
не
luck
вилкой
to the
чистить.
runner."
Тоже нормально, в принципе.
$20 from Brody S. A poem. Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of AGDQ. Seeing runs of these games make them feel so
Гамас
fresh and new.
Адони
Thanks to the runners, the host
быстро,
and the tech crew
поэтому
too.
нормально,
One shot
хороший
at a time,
марафон.
let's stop cancer. Woo!
Let's go.
Едем кукухой на нары, как бы,
Starting
нормальная тема.
3 a.m. We're starting in like 20 seconds.
All right.
All right, so
Cutscenes are wrapping up.
thank you for the
Это что,
donation.
ноунейм? Может быть.
Yes, of course.
Today's gonna do
Без
a
понятия.
specific movement here to save some type of time called scumbag movement. It
Да, в
doesn't save
смысле
too much
русский
compared to
обманщик,
normal
не
movement,
обманщик,
but,
нормально.
you know, it's one of the strats
Н-
that's
не
barely
надо.
saves,
Не
but
надо,
is really
не
hard.
надо.
Yeah. Very top level strat. It's hard to save time with it if you are not
Зачем, почему
pretty good at the
на
game.
японском все? Ну, видимо, японская версия просто быстрее.
So just like airship, we're just gonna
Вот.
shoot
Будем
water
сейчас
as well,
отрабатывать
3 times in a row.
общественный работ, на который нас посадили,
Because doesn't lose any time.
путем смыва всего,
120.
120.
It's good,
всей вот
120
этой
practice.
грязи.
Got the text box skip. Didn't lose any time.
Поэтому нам надо немножечко полить. Вот, забираем синюю монету до начала катсцены.
After this point, we won't be seeing too many cutscenes. Like, there's 2 more after this. They're
Yeah.
short.
И видим
After this is
темного
pretty much
Марио,
action.
который загрязняет
After
все
you get the
здесь,
first shine of the game, there's very little cutscenes from
поливает
there on out in
все
the
своими
run.
красками.
So, SMS always kind of just starts out.
Так еще и
Starts out
крадет
slow, but
пищу
gets
и
better. Like,
параллельно насрал. Ну, нормально.
Today's gonna do what's called quick kill here, releasing a spam spray. As
И,
you slide
и
into
мы
Mario, into
начинаем
Shadow
его
Mario,
преследовать.
kill him instantly, and instead of having to chase him down through that little pathway.
Yeah, I forget the frame window
Так
of
этот
it, but it's
темный
very
Марио еще и
tight.
вандал.
Yeah, it's easy to back up if you do miss it,
Yeah.
so it's not too bad and it makes sense.
И при этом Марио, походу, хорошенько так грибами.
Got the banana in the air. Shout out to
Floating
Грибы
banana.
немного
Pause frames.
съел, и поэтому мы ворвались в это граффити.
So
И
first
идем
shine of the
получать
game.
непосредственно шайны.
Normally, you would do in like a casual playthrough, you would probably do Bianca 1, but this is like one of the few shines in the game you can actually access another shine, so you can go straight to Bianca 2 here,
Yeah.
which is what today's going to be doing.
Поэтому сейчас идем сразу к башне, где мы получим один из
He also got a
первых
That's
шайнов
one.
вроде бы.
Yeah, that spider is
Поэтому
RNG
наблюдаем
based, so, yeah.
Finish pretty good.
Эту
There's a
секцию с
lot of
прекраснейшим паркуром.
RNG elements in this game.
Yeah.
Honestly, for no reason, but there's a lot, and it could make or break a run, depending on like the specific RNG.
Видим
Like, Flood's main
цветочек,
mechanic is just RNG.
который решил сломать
There is
крышу
a unnecessary
этой
amount of
башни,
RNG
и
in
у
this
нас
game.
начинается
We'll get into that.
босс
Yeah, I
файт.
mean, you could get like pretty bad. I could like get pretty bad RNG. and
Поэтому
still PB.
сразу
So
заливаем воды
for new runners,
и
it's not
прыгаем на
really like
живот.
a big issue in my opinion. But there still is, like, compared to other Mario games, I think
И нам
a
так
little
надо
bit more
сделать
RNG
несколько
than
раз.
other ones, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Как бы нет ничего необычного, только тайминги и скилл. Ну да, 3 раз как раз хватило. Понимаем то, что это все
So pretty much no
краска.
cutscenes from here on out. We've gotten past the slog.
И получаем шайн.
First sign of the Bianco Hills.
Today did a ground pound there. If you actually ground pound on, so Mario has like 2 phases of well 3 really. When
Да,
he's
так сказать,
flipping
оставляйте
upwards,
гидрированными,
they'll stay in the
пейте
air and then
воду,
fall down.
и все будет
On that last
прекрасно.
phase, you want to grab the shine on that phase, so Mario
Как, собственно,
can
это делаю
fall
я.
at the max speed, saving a few frames.
Alright, time for our first secret level here. Hopefully I don't die.
Oh, this one's hard actually. I
Oof,
kind of lose
yeah.
my run
Yeah.
to it.
И
I'm going for the jump
снова
strat.
будем
gotta show
по
off all
этому
the
левелу
strat.
гонять,
Yeah.
шайны
We gotta
получать.
really hard.
Yeah. Basically, in these stages, you do not have flood. So
Yeah.
Как бы ничего необычного. Отскакиваем от дерева, поднимаемся немного с помощью нашего джетпака и залетаем в
this is one of the
пещеру,
quote-unquote easier ones.
где мы видим немножко сюжета.
Let
То,
you
что у
walk it,
нас
Papa.
украли нашу трубу для смыва граффити и грязи. И
Yeah, that
начинаются
strat today
веселые
does saves
уровни
about
с
a third of a second, I
платформингом.
believe.
Довольно
And you
простой,
need,
на
Jump
самом
diving on a
деле.
block like that.
yeah. And really, in order to
But-
for like actually to fully save time, you need like dustless rollouts
Получаем и еще один
afterwards,
шайн.
which is a frame 1 input. And yeah, just saves frames.
Yeah.
И теперь мы идем к причалу.
Also another
Где снова
polluted piranha plant, but this one has 2 phases instead of 1.
все загрязнено.
First
Уже
phase, you
чем-то
just fight it
чёрным,
like normal.
не
On the
оранжевым.
second phase, they will actually run away from the polluted piranha plant.
Появляется
and
еще зеленая
from
жижа для
afar.
вейпа.
Because we have to do a trick called travel skip, and that saves
Поэтому
roughly
зачищаем.
12-11 seconds. And we need that time save.
И просто немножечко снайпим наш капли,
You'll see throughout this route that we are trying to activate the polluted piranhas and
чтобы
get things
сразу
going in the world as soon as
уничтожить.
possible, just because this game is based around event cutscenes.
это дело на причале.
So
И
unlocking
после этого
Rico
мы
here and in a few shines,
перемещаемся
unlocking Gelato when
снова
we do is going to cut down on event cutscenes, which are 3 seconds apiece per shine.
на тот же начальный
So
уровень.
it's good to unlock
получать
everything
снова
pretty much
шайны.
as soon as possible
Yeah.
in the
Как
route.
бы ничего необычного на
Jump
самом деле.
over, very input heavy level. One of the best levels.
Где раннер,
in my opinion.
раннер есть. Вы его
Yeah, very
можете только слышать.
This is not a level where there's much, if any, RNG.
Yeah, the only RNG
Вот.
that gets
И
in
сейчас
your
мы
way
будем
is
получать шайн, собирая
the hover slide
красные монеты.
that makes Mario slide instantly.
Нам нужно
'Cause
всего
on
лишь
some
8.
rooftops and some on, other
И, конечно же, шайн
floors,
появится
water
на
actually won't be
крыше.
coming
Ой,
out
даже не на
and
крыше, тут
landing on
на
the floor for some reason. It's just
одном
how it works
столбце
with the collision and all that. So
с платформой.
yeah.
И получаем
But other
шайн.
than that, it's no real major RNG in this level.
No. Alright, so entering the first pretty RNG heavy level. of
Брат-близнец
run.
Петровича загрязняет
What's gonna happen here is
деревню.
it's gonna activate
И нам теперь это
Пи
надо
Пирана.
смывать.
second time, and
Ничего
you'll fly
необычного,
around the
ничего
map,
необычного.
and you have
Обычный
to hit it
сюжет
down
для
3
игры,
times. The spots
так
that he
сказать,
goes to are
на уровне, не
completely
знаю,
random.
некоторой русской классики.
Some have some predictable paths, but
Yeah.
Also some unpredictable paths where
Yeah.
it can hit some
There
notches.
are some spots that are guaranteed, but that's only if he meets a certain requirement in that spot.
Yeah.
Сейчас немного мне непонятен мотив раннера.
Recently there was a website designed to
А.
track PDRNG with,
Немножко
every,
ОБ? Или
possible pattern in tornadoes.
Did it go
Непонятно,
to the
что он
floor?
собирается делать.
Yeah, we have a lot of time here to do random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This spot is
nice.
actually a good spot.
Еще один
because
босс.
he could
Тот же самый,
potentially give you
поэтому
the
наша
best
страта будет
pattern in the game, which is basically just straight down this
буквально такой же. Это
little
просто
area.
It's extremely rare.
налить
also,
воды,
so it'll be
надавить
insane
на
if we have
живот.
marathon.
И
Yeah.
так несколько раз.
Yeah.
Not quite. I need water.
He can still get a
Going
good
over the
pattern,
wall.
though.
Yeah, there's still good patterns that do.
Yeah,
come
not the
with this.
best. He could have went over to the water nozzle, which is.
Пытаемся
worse. He could
опустить
have
этот
gotten
цветок.
there. So, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that's actually best case scenario if he flies to that little corner there. Could be wrong. there.
Actually, no. The best case
И-
scenarios if he flies back to where he not where he was just
А,
at, but
мало
the
еще,
little spot
понятно.
next to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the spot you want him to go to if he goes over the wall, because he can go back to the other spot
И снова от
Or
нас
to
этот
the
цветок пытается
power nozzle.
улететь.
box. This spot actually he can mess you up way more, but did he got lucky?
Yeah, he can like. Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good RNG overall,
Yeah.
I would say.
Two tornadoes.
Natives
No.
goes around like
Yeah, with the
Вряд ли.
tornadoes,
Сплатун.
yeah, there's a 2/3
В
chance.
Сплатуне
of
все-таки
tornado
красками
coming out, so
стреляются.
getting 2 tornadoes
Здесь-
is the average.
Наоборот, мы эту всю краску смываем.
But yeah, not bad RNG.
Значит, это Сплатун наоборот.
Am I on the shine? I am not on the
you
shine.
a bit off.
Намочил на этот цветок и получил еще один шайн. Правда, это какой-то довольно душный, немного босс-файт вышел. Да,
Yeah, so we're gonna leave Bianco now. As we said earlier, you.
ну,
one
как
of the
я
aims
понял,
to
мы сейчас
teach out of Mario in all the
с
worlds.
одной
So
из
there is
локаций
still 2
закончили,
episodes to go in Bianco. However,
Поэтому
doing Bianco in 2 parts and going to
начинаем
Martello,
все
as I said,
прочищать
is ultimately
дальше.
gonna save about 6 seconds. There
И
are
снова
routes that
видим
still do Bianco
еще немножко
in one sitting,
загрязнений
but that
нефти.
loses time.
Yeah, the
Произошла
cinematics you see
протечка.
in Delfino, they lose 3 seconds, and
Поэтому
getting
встаем
them out the way as soon as
в
possible is
суперпозицию
faster than just leaving them there.
и продолжаем поливать это дело от души. Душевно в душу.
This Predator plan is basically the same one as Rico, so there's
Ну, как бы
nothing new
стратегия
with
одна и
this
та
one.
же. Просто
They
появляется,
really
полил.
like-
And this is the last one of the
Oh
game.
yeah, yeah, it is.
Появляется, полил.
No
Все,
more,
готово.
no more of this fight.
Зачистили.
Hope you enjoyed it.
И появляется маяк. В котором тоже появляется...
Dede will be I don't know which
Еще
method
один
he's
мир.
going to do, but he will be performing
М-
Gelato Beach Skip. GPS for
Мама
short.
пляж.
There are multiple methods to do this trick, and they're all pretty hard, really. RTA wise, you wanna throw the coconut onto the roof, and then jump on it and grab it. But I don't know what Dede typically goes for.
So those coconuts can be a little random just because of
Yeah.
the spam spray nature.
Yeah.
Взяли какой-то мешок и сейчас его будем тащить. И немного искусства акробатики Марио
Just gotta get the other coconut.
с сальто.
But yeah, this skips episodes 1 through 6, which is.
А,
the
пытается
slowest
сейчас
rolling
сделать
game, so-
скидки. Все, я понял.
I'm glad, honestly.
Но что-то не получается. Он его хочет сквозь. А, он хочет прям саму крышу. Запрыгнуть текстуры, но что-то это прям...
Yeah, this trick can be very troublesome.
Ну, он
Especially
именно
with-
фрукт
yeah,
выбил
it's-
с пальмы и пытается
Absolutely.
исполнить
And
этот
backflip has a
трюк,
more
который он
high chance
хочет
of the
сделать,
coconut
но
going into the water.
что-то происходит не так, и как бы ну,
This game is
нормальный
very
типичный
strict
марафон лак,
The tricks.
учитывая то, что ранит
Yeah, this is not
Вэрхолдер
one of the more forgiving tricks.
Yeah.
именно в этой категории. И, о, получилось. Вау.
He did the Aussie
Ну,
spot, I think.
хотя бы так.
That
Хотя
was,
бы
that
так.
was a bit rough, but it's fine.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate.
Учитывая то, что estimate час 22 при мировом рекорде час
But with that, we do get to
13:44
skip
от Радера,
most
мне
of Gelato,
кажется,
and Dide can go
такой
back into episode
довольно
7 to defeat Shadow Mario, and which is very good for the run
очень
because Gelato 1
тонкий
through 6
estimate,
is
Very slow.
not
учитывая
very
то, что
fun.
сейчас
Oh, he did that either.
около
Not really
минуты, 2 потратил сейчас раннер
Just gets a lot of like the
на
auto
исполнение
scroller
трюка.
type levels out
Ловим
of the way.
темного
Yeah.
Марио,
I didn't think about it.
смываем
Gelato is
его
really the only world to have like
и получаем еще
the
один
auto-scroller
шайн.
feel to it. Also, that was a very clean, quick kill. He got the
Yes.
instant backflip hover dive.
Ну, кстати,
Or
довольно
not
быстро
backflip,
вышел
the
на самом
sideflip
деле.
hover dive.
Yeah, so Gelato done. That's the first Shadow Mario and first world completed in the run.
Yep. No more gelato.
О, победили
Gonna head over
темного
to
Марио.
Pianta Village now.
So casually, you're not actually supposed to get up here until after
И сейчас мы идем,
you think Noki Bay, right?
как я понял,
Because I'm pretty
в
sure
одну из
Pianta was the
локаций,
intended
куда
last
мы
world.
казуально
world.
еще
Yeah.
не должны так
They
заходить
wanted you to
рано,
get the rock and
но
nozzle for it, which you do
благодаря
unlock in
чудесам
in Delphino
паркура
at 30 shines.
Yeah.
наш
But here,
раннер
there's a lot of ways you can get
исполняет.
up there. Did what's
Такое
known as
дело.
the fetch method.
И
Yeah, actually, fun fact, they had a platform actually covering that pipe.
непосредственно наблюдаем сейчас за
Basically, you know, not letting players get up there if they do get up
что
there, but they
происходит,
removed it for some
видим
reason. So,
местных собачек, которые горят жопки.
little fun fact.
Пианта, да.
So Pianta
Вот
1 is
немного
another level with
потушили,
some
запустили в воду.
RNG. These chomps can appear in a few different patterns. The one that matters the most
Да,
is going to be the third
чумбы
one,
тут горят,
which
и надо их тушить.
yeah, that's the best third
Ну,
spot.
сейчас
That
мы
was spot.
Um,
потушили две
That was
чумбы
really
и
good.
yeah.
So
запустили
you
их
need
в воду.
pause there because Flood usually
Тем
has a text
самым
box there
мы
that,
получаем еще один шайн.
tells you to clean your dogs or something like that. But if you were to pause as soon as he starts talking, it would cancel out the text box and the shine would spawn immediately.
Ну, как бы нормально.
wait
С
time.
нулевого трая, так сказать.
So next up, we're going to see a Piantissimo
Very
shine.
hard shine.
The first of two in the run. If there are any donations to be read, now would probably be a good
Oh, yeah,
time
that
since
too.
this level is
Сейчас будут еще
just a
за
auto
одним
scroller essentially. We're
шайном,
just going to be racing El Piantissimo.
который будет связан немного с
That'll be a
автоскроллером.
good time.
Excellent. Let's see here. We have, oh, this one will be fun. We have $50 from Princess Diane, and I will do my best for this one. It's my best.
понятно.
I hope I
Сейчас
do.
еще читает интересные донаты,
You did.
пока идет
We also
автоскроллер
have
секция.
$25 from Anderson. It says, waiting for the best. Mario Sunshine. You're the best, guys. We also have $25 from Bruno Fightmaster.
Идем
It says,
к
I don't know
пальне.
what Rugby Baby
На-
cutscene is,
разбираемся
but I
по
do know I
пальме
want to see it.
и
And that is the cutscene for the upcoming Yakuza.
возвращаем
6 month. I also don't know what it is, but
ребенка
I want to see it,
к
and you want to see it.
родителю. Тем самым мы получаем еще один шайн.
Okay, and that was Pianta 2. Very, very slow level.
Ну, довольно такой
It's important
медленный
to note
уровень на
that,
самом
it's
деле.
not like Mario 64's Koopa the Quick Races where the Koopa will speed up if you get to the flag earlier. So Dide could just pretty much do whatever he wanted as long as he made it to the flag in time, which is why he was talking to the Piantas, because the world continues if you do that.
Yeah,
И мы
Piantissimo does
снова
that too.
возвращаемся. Да, мы снова возвращаемся.
Gotta learn about
На
the
этот
lore
уровень.
of the island.
Did a
Как мы видим, пол это лава,
we'll be going for the
поэтому
GWK
снова
D,
чудеса
also
паркура.
known as glitchy wall kick dive.
Тушим
And you wanna
местных
do
жителей.
those-
Но потушили только одного
the input for
работягу,
the glitchy wall
но
kick
зато
dive is
получили
YAD.
шайн.
And you wanna press those inputs
И это уже 9-й
one
шайн.
frame after
За этим
or the
24
frame you touch the
минуты.
wall. You wanna do those
Wow.
inputs. And it will make Mario like go towards the thing he was touching.
Pretty difficult.
The wall he was touching? Yeah.
И мы снова
That's one of the hardest stress in the
возвращаемся
run. Typically not learned until
в эту деревню
115,
через трубу.
116,
Yeah.
and further.
Even 115 runners don't go for it, I don't think. Some of them.
Видим горящего чумбу.
Yeah, it depends on the runner, of course, but so Pianta 4, the chomp can go in one of three ways. Slowest pattern
И
loses 2 seconds. Today got the one that loses.
эта
I
тумба
believe
будет,
it's one.
может идти по двум
Yeah.
путям,
Roughly.
и поэтому нам
Not a huge deal. One of the more boring shines of the run, you could
надо
say.
его не отпускать особо. И как мы его только как он только пришел, собственно, в этот уголок, мы сразу его тушим, после чего он из горящего становится золотым.
Also, if
И
you jump
получаем еще
before
один шайн.
you throw
Wow.
the chain, you could actually let go of the
Круто.
chain
Балдеж.
immediately, which is what I did there to let go of the chain. And
Yeah.
it saves like
Да,
Sometimes,
собирают
like,
на ту
second,
самую
less than a
цену в
second.
Якузе.
Mhm.
С перекидыванием ребенка. На самом деле, прикольная
This is the
катсцена.
next big RNG point of the
Yep.
run.
You can lose to
Coming
24
up here.
To 30 or more seconds.
Yeah. You get really unlucky to lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
Typically it's around 20
Поэтому я
25
надеюсь,
that
то, что
it's potentially gonna be lost.
додонатят
Yeah.
на нее. Тем более,
What today's doing here is called
игра в
Yoshi
серии,
skip.
где мы
Typically
уже
that goo on the
прощаемся
top of it,
с
you need to spray with
Кирью,
Yoshi, but we do not unlock
Чаном.
Yoshi at this point in the route.
Поэтому
So
надеюсь,
by doing a
да,
backwards hover
за
into
этот
it, by
раунд
clipping into
доберу.
the tree, you can just clip in.
And this level, it does not matter how fast you go. I mean, it does, but at the end of the day, the game will decide if you get Ramel or not. You can go as fast as possible and still not get the last Pianta guy.
На
to be
этом уровне
earliest.
особо
It
не
can
важно,
be.
как вы
And
быстры,
yep.
потому что иногда игра может
Yep.
считать, так, захочешь
And
ли
so,
ты
by
прыгнуть
the way,
или нет.
all Piantas, when
Поэтому,
they
мол,
walk,
так медленно,
literally
спокойно с
every
этим
Pianta,
пьянкой
even outside the
проходимся,
secret, they have RNG to them, to their
после
stop
чего
patterns. I don't know the
нам
specifics
просто
about it. They do
надо
have a
ждать.
timer
Но
when
они,
they
кстати,
walk,
как я
but
понял, они работают по таймеру,
you can jump on the Piantas to like reset their counter,
и
right?
мы залетаем еще за одним шайном.
And it will allow them to basically not stop ever.
yeah, just resets their walk pattern so they don't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what time I get on Pianta 6. Hopefully something above 210.
И
Yeah,
еще
this is
раз
another one
мы
of those
возвращаемся
execution heavy levels.
в эту
coming up here.
деревню,
One of the
которую
most
мы
IL'd
еще можем
levels
пройти.
in SMS.
Я понял.
Yeah,
Нам
it's
надо.
very
Popular.
Fetch.
Just gotta clean off.
Нам надо
10
здесь очистить
Piantas.
10 пиант от
Here.
грязи,
Shout out to
за
Feck for
успеть
optimizing
за
this
3
level.
минуты, так
Like,
сказать.
it's actually crazy and how you honestly just push this level super hard.
Поэтому это у нас не должно занять
Yeah.
так много времени.
So, with this level, you're gonna see
Поэтому
today
спасаем
trying to unlock
детей
the Piantas
пиант,
as soon as
которые
possible. That's because there's a little
решили...
animation,
А, ну и
in which they
не
unlock,
только
and
детей,
you cannot
походу,
clean them during that animation.
чтобы они
It's more important for the male
не
Piantas
горели от
because
этой
their animations are
краски,
longer before you can
потому
clean
что,
them for
видимо,
some
плохо
reason.
от нее.
Yeah.
We're seeing here.
Бегаем по карте, ищем всех
Бегаем
грязных
по
пиант,
Space
которые мы
Eagle,
можем найти.
Mushroom strat will unlock this Pianta typically.
Yeah.
И
Depends on your angle.
10 из
and
10.
how far you
Неплохо.
roll out. 214, that's
За
not bad.
40
all.
с лишним секунд.
No, it's a very respectable time.
There's a little few mishaps here and there, but you know, nothing too crazy.
И, конечно, получаем еще один шайн.
It can generally be a level that's somewhat hard to be perfect at, just because of spam sprays sometimes, and just the kind of sprays in general can be a little weird sometimes. But
А,
second
еще
Shadow Mario
еще
of the
один
run
темный
coming up
Марио
here.
за этот ран сейчас
Today
будет
wraps up
показан.
Pianta Village.
Посмотрим сейчас на это. А, ну уже, собственно, сейчас вы
That's two quick kills
посмотрите
so far. So
на
quick
этот
kill.
фасткил.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Or no, if you
Темного
get the
Марио.
Rufino, it's a
Oh yeah,
3 for 3,
you're.
yeah.
That's a shot. I usually don't count that one.
That is. Yeah,
Я сейчас
I get it.
посмотрел тут примерно по-быстрому
Alright,
мировой рекорд.
today
Ну,
is
да,
gonna do what's known as honey skip
больше
here.
40
By
плюс-минус
dying on the same
там
frame that you
надо
enter the cutscene,
для
can skip it.
непосредственной
There
игры,
is a 30-second cutscene
чтобы
here
ее пройти
normally.
в any проценте,
By clipping in, doing a diagonal
учитывая то, что
buffer hover here, you can skip it.
сейчас я
and it
скажу,
saves a lot
сколько
of
здесь
time.
максимально шайнов.
This strat.
120 шайнов собрать.
Yeah, that works. But the strat actually kind of varies on every player because there's some people who stop earlier and there's some people who stop later. I'm the one who stops earlier, and
Залетаем
depending on where you
на
stop,
парк.
the longer you have to hover. So it gets tricky. It's very specific.
Еще одна новая локация для нас.
At the same, I believe it's I don't know. It's very lenient. It's a very lenient.
Yeah, it is
trick.
very lenient.
It,
И сейчас, как я понял, за
but it definitely is all the same at the same
Что?
time, like not
он
the easiest thing
не
to learn.
поймал темного Марио или что?
Like you could just easily mess it up if you're missing one thing.
Ладно.
So as you saw there, Dide paused and exited area as he water slid into
Все
area
нормально,
there.
по идее.
By doing that, you skip a 1 minute cutscene. At the end of this, we're going to see Dide do the same thing. That cutscene's around 3 minutes. If you exit area as a cutscene begins, time in the world in the game is still continuing in that downtime, so the game just kind of freaks out and you don't have to watch the cutscenes.
The game is like,
thankfully.
wait, did you watch it or not?
Мы пытаемся сейчас
They're just like, okay, hold the stuff. You'll just get the check.
убивать Баузера.
And he gets second best.
Механического.
Yeah, he got second best, which loses around.
И
4 to 5
после
seconds.
его
So not too
убийства,
bad.
что вы думаете? Мы получим Шайн. Да?
Mecha is very hard if you do not know how to aim with flood. So, yeah, or how the shooting rocket mechanic works.
Красиво. Ну, сейчас, как я понял, мы сейчас
Entering
будем
another secret here. One's not too
дальше
bad.
возвращаться в пинопарк
Oh, what did it try to actually go for?
путем
There's
запуска
a
из пушки,
backflip
нас из
hover.
пушки.
And
Поэтому нормально.
that saves some time, nothing really notable, but it saves enough to where you can probably just gold any split. It's frame perfect, I believe. I
Has
remember.
to be frame perfect. I mess it up
And-
all.
Запрыгиваем в еще одну пушку, где нас ждет
Shout out to me,
еще
you know.
один из таких
Today did what's known as
платформенных
mole skip
уровней.
there by side flipping. A little bit earlier before the mole goes down. You do not have to sit there and throw the bombs at him. So
Вот, поэтому
it's a pretty good amount of time.
смотрим на
Another little cutscene
платформинг,
type thing
где
you can eliminate.
исчезающими платформами, которые
This secret is actually
Собственно,
really
стоит
hard
на
to do
таймере.
optimally,
и
and also very scary.
спокойно забираем еще один шайн.
Yeah. A lot harder than it looks.
Но, как ранее говорит, это на самом деле очень сложно, чем это смотрится непосредственно.
No. Gotta get at least once.
Gotta show it off.
И снова залетаем в пинопарк. Еще раз.
But yeah. Entering Pinna 3 here. There's going to be 8 red coins over the boats. Lots of different strats to go for here. I presume, Dide, you're going to be doing task strats?
Мы сейчас будем собирать непосредственно красные
I think it saves
монетки
4-5 seconds.
благодаря позициям на лодке некоторым. Ну, благодаря лодке мы собрали 2, по идее, благодаря
Yeah, backing
лодке.
up this level is also
И сейчас
not fun
будем
in the
дособирать
slightest.
остальные.
As soon as you mess
This
up
is-
something,
oh.
it's awful.
This is like one of the hardest levels to back up.
Yeah.
in the game.
Ну,
It's
это
not
один
Like
из таких
essentially, it's
сложных
always
уровней для
improv.
бэкапа.
Like no one has like a real like
шайнами.
backup.
Но более-менее
Yeah, typically if like a runner falls,
Runner
like
smoke.
a lot of the time it might just be a reset,
Yeah.
depending on the player and how ahead you are. Because it can be like
It can be a lot.
a long
Yeah,
time.
it could
before
be
you-
a
yeah.
lot. This level and the electro Koopas are not fun.
No.
Finally, dude.
и дальше продолжим. Как бы
You got it? You got
Правильно,
it.
Not
Шайна.
gonna go for that ever again.
И ничего нового.
Because I always backflip, and like if you backflip once, you just lose time overall. So I typically
Yeah,
like, don't
you
go
do,
for
yeah.
it. I mean, I like go for it until I fail it, and then once I fail, I'm just not gonna do it anymore. It's really tricky.
All right. The pin of 4. This is the shine that unlocks Yoshi. Which
Сейчас
we are
мы
gonna need
идем.
later in the run.
Вроде бы сейчас мы
It's
идем
along the way
за
anyway.
For one moment. really.
Шайном, который отвечает за Йоши,
For
который
like
нам
5 seconds.
непосредственно позже понадобится.
Yoshi is used in this.
You got hit and still got
in Delfino at least.
still got the first cycle. So the way these snooze Koopas work are
Я как
very
понимаю, это именно
unique. They will not aggro you if you get
За это
hit.
отвечает.
So if Mario's flashing magenta or pink or whatever color he flashes, they
именно
will not
это
attack Mario at
непосредственно
all.
этот
They will
уровень.
wait until he stops. So what you have to do is you have to space yourself out perfectly to where they will all just attack you at once to avoid that ever happening if you do so happen to get hit.
И получаем еще один шайн, собственно.
Very
Среди
tricky level.
подсолнухов.
And it could
Each
go wrong.
cycle loss is
10 seconds.
yeah. Each cycle loss is 10 seconds piece. So
Да.
all right. I'll let you just explain this one, Reed.
Ooh.
But up next we have EYG.
So 3IG.
Видели, как у темного Марио есть
I don't know what method did it usually goes for. Some top runners go
яйцо
for 2
с
stew,
Йоши.
1 stew. I'll explain 1
Идем
stew since I do that
снова
one
на
myself. 1 stew,
третью
you basically
историю.
well this level first off, the fruit Yoshi wants is RNG. It's
Это
never going to be the
снова
same.
будет связано, походу, сейчас
Some
с
fruit loses times
Йоши.
over another. The best fruit is
Да,
banana,
вот мы
and the
видим
worst is coconut. They got really lucky here, so they got banana. So that's good. That's good.
яйцо с Йоши.
Um,
И мы
typically
теперь
you wanna
гоняем на
lure at
розовый.
least one stew
Или
if you're,
фиолетовый.
doing 1 stew.
Я предпочел бы розового Йоши.
Throw the papaya towards the loading zone so Yoshi can eat it a little later.
Но Йоши
But
кушать
yeah, it
сможет
is good
позже,
for
и
one
теперь
stew,
мы
so what he does
немного...
is place Yoshi
я
on a
подумал, сейчас
specific
немного
spot
ООБ
so you
начнется,
can
но
clip
ладно.
in the seam and then just maneuver with the stew inside the park. You're not supposed to be here, by the way. To maneuver Yoshi inside the park so you can go to the loaded Yoshi go round. Yeah, and that's basically one stew through
И
IG.
сейчас
It's kind of funny
тем
how
самым
they,
мы
because this thing right here is an object, so it's kind of funny how they just place it
Йоши
there.
протащили
Really, just convenient for speedrunners, really.
в карусель местную, где там еще больше Йоши было.
And now we have another secret. This level is not long-winded enough.
Yeah, it's scary, short,
И
but
мы
scary,
переходим
you know?
на довольно короткий
Sitting
уровень.
over, over the top middle there.
Yeah.
Somewhat
Но
difficult
он
strat.
It's
довольно
basically a
такой
GWK input, just
пугающий в
not
каком-то
a
плане, то, что
GWK, it's just a triple
вроде
jump
бы
with the
короткий,
Y
но
cam
на самом деле
and
он
dive.
в каком-то плане, может, скиллозависимый, и, ну,
That
либо
was
от
pretty solid.
тайминга.
That was a good 3
Но раннеру это
Yeah.
мешает взять еще
You
один
can do
шайн.
Yoshi go around, early Yoshi go around on other levels, but this one is the fastest as of right now.
Also, I want to explain one thing. Like me going off the platform there, I stored a ground pound and then sidestepped off, and then I just like went off at a lot
Но
of
на
speed
Йоши мы
in,
особо
say, 0.3
не могли бы
seconds.
куда-то
So,
дальше
shouts to JPEG.
идти,
А.
поэтому мы сейчас
On
выбрали
what?
по
On
факту
the
самую
Yoshi
быструю
Yoshi
страту для
platform, I
получения
just
шайна,
I actually did not know that.
но
If that was
почему бы и
faster.
нет, на самом
А.
деле.
JPEG?
Yeah.
И сейчас
Hey, oh,
Fa-
that was
фастил
actually pretty good.
темного Марио и
You
получение
can actually do
еще
this
одного
quick kill
шайна.
so many different ways. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. There's some really hard ILs
Yeah.
with some very different quick kill
Как
methods.
комментатор, либо раннер сейчас сказал то, что вот,
Yeah,
вот
kinda
эти
done.
подобные быстрые убийства смывание темного
one of the harder
Марио,
worlds in
их
the
вообще
run,
можно
yeah.
разными
Just
путями
in terms of
делать,
execution.
да, ну,
And
быстрыми
jankiness,
разными
yeah.
путями, поэтому
Not everyone's favorite
Yeah.
world, but
в этом плане у нас проблем нету. Вот, мы закончили с пинопарком,
heading over to Rico Harbor now,
Yeah.
which
теперь мы идем
it's seems to be more of a runner's favorite. Just less R&D,
Yeah.
just more
More execution.
in this
Just
world. Depends.
raw
Сейчас, я
gameplay,
так
yeah.
понимаю, мы идем, да, в Рика Харбор, как, собственно, еще
What did they
успели
actually try to
сказать.
do there was
Непосредственно
a
оригинальном стриме.
Beyblade off of the red cannon to try to get like a lot of speed off of the cannon so he can get to the, Rico M faster, but he sadly failed it. Oh, he almost went for triple box.
Будем
Or triple
наблюдать за
jump
чудесами паркура, видим там и
off of the box.
есть
which
немножко
saves,
кальмаров, видим
almost literally
то,
nothing, but
что
it's really cool.
It looks cool as well.
Yeah.
So.
какая-то тентакля была в этой коробке, и теперь приземляется большой кальмар с пробкой.
So normally with this boss, you gotta
А, да,
most casuals just take
это ж
off all the
пробка?
tentacles,
Да, это
but
пробка.
by
походу.
spraying him, you could dive forward and
Сдули
grab his
немножко
nose
кальмарчика,
and get him a little earlier than intended.
и он начинает поливать все
I believe
своими
today's going for
чернилами.
Screamless here,
Все, что мы пока можем делать, это просто тянуть его
which is
за рот, за его
essentially,
грязный рот, который
most
просто
people know
загрязняет
to
здесь
rip
все,
off the nose and
и
let go
запускаем его
once
в воду,
the blooper starts screaming.
где ему
but
и
I believe
место
there's a
в
specific
загрязненной
visual cue
воде,
where you
хотя,
can,
хотя надо
just
было
let go,
бы
and it's
и
consistently
по-хорошему очистить это дело, как
faster, of
бы,
course.
ребят, экология дело такое, экология дело важное в наше время сейчас. Сказали бы, сказала бы вам какая-нибудь 15-летняя школьница, но как бы... Мгм. За что он его тянул? Рот. Это был рот. Откуда он просто брал и чернила свои распространял. Просто втоптал в его же грязь. Давайте так. Это так и было.
The intended way is to use the
Сразу
pink or not just the
спускаемся
bloopers in
в
general,
трубы,
but we
которые
actually
здесь
just do
есть,
not get any of
в
them
виде
because yeah, we don't
таких
need bloopers.
кондиционных люков. После чего мы идем
We don't want to hurt them.
в еще одну канализацию, сразу рядом с причалом, как я
I call this the
понимаю.
Diddy movement on top to get on top of the thing because he's like the only one who does. I used to do it, but I stopped because it's crazy. Diddy movement crazy.
И сейчас нам
Yeah. With this
прям
current movement, you gotta
дал
hit 2
задание.
checkpoints,
Oh yeah.
or else it won't boot you out. But
И нам...
you'll either have to do it again
это
really
в
quickly
виде
or
такой
exit
гонки,
area,
и
I
мы
believe.
сейчас
Yeah, I think
немножко
so.
решили по-красивому
It's not
срезать,
that hard to hit the checkpoints,
что
and I
как
believe
бы
anything
игра
under
не
21
заподозрит
saves
ничего
time
такого,
over writing the blooper, so that
поэтому
saved
за 17
good
секунд,
second.
Good time there.
в принципе, быстро это дело
17,
прошло.
17 is very, very good.
Вот. Такие
Go 3. This is a
пироги.
very long level actually. So the speed runway, you actually have to go get the rocket
Сейчас мы
nozzle
идем
and then
на третий
go all
уровень.
the way up
А,
towards the
По
little
комментариям сейчас
cage
сразу
area
говорят,
at
то,
the
что это
top
довольно
and then
долгий
fall out
уровень.
from there. It's a very long shine.
И сейчас мы будем подниматься на арену.
What they actually did there was a Beyblade
А.
from a little slope there that actually made him go really like far and
А,
fast.
сейчас через Beyblade он
That was
поднялся,
like discovered a year ago, right?
собственно,
If I remember,
в центр
remember correctly.
этой арены,
When
зацепился
I
за
came back to the
потолок,
game, I had to like
по которому он может
learn that strat, so
карабкаться,
it's
и
pretty new.
запрыгнул туда через
It was
переворачиваемый
really good
люк
to
и
avoid
получил еще один
hovering,
шайн.
because hovering is just really slow
Yeah.
in this game.
Well, if you hover for at least a frame, you maintain the speed, but any longer, it becomes slower. Yeah.
And we're gonna see another one right now. To the Rico 4 entry. This is also fairly new.
И
Yeah.
смотрим снова
Saves a
на
lot.
чудеса
Saves a
паркура,
lot.
запрыгиваем
saves a
в башню,
Good amount.
где нас
Rico 4.
снова ждет
This level is
довольно
very
интересный
scary.
уровень с платформингом.
Doing it optimally is also just very scary. You have to do
На
the
На комментарии
smallest of
говорят то, что
rollouts just to save
этот
time.
уровень поначалу
good
довольно
mind throughout the
пугающий,
level.
но как бы зная некоторые тайминги и то, что ты в панике будешь,
And I think that was pretty.
что
Yeah, that was
делать,
pretty good.
нажимать одну
Yeah,
кнопку
that
прыжка,
was very good, yeah.
спокойно,
Yeah,
It's
the cycles
fast
that you
cycle.
want
ну,
there.
не сказать,
for
что
top
спокойно, но
level.
проходите этот уровень. И получаете еще один
Yeah.
шайн.
I don't do that though because it's way too scary. Do you do it, Jeff?
Do I do red cycle? No. No, I don't.
I
И
don't
мы
blame you.
снова возвращаемся
So Rico, it's Rico 5,
на
right?
Рика
This is
Харбор. На, ой,
Yeah, Rico
на Рика
five.
Харбор.
This is Rico
Ой,
5.
да, ну,
So
ладно.
this is just blooper,
It's a boss
but
rematch.
harder. You could say.
Как я понял,
But for
сейчас будет
speedrunners, it's typically the same
boss
thing.
fight?
His
Или
nose
что-то
distance is slightly
подобное
further, so you
тому?
have to pull back on his nose or mouth further, a little bit further.
И
Yeah,
сейчас
that's
мы,
about it.
походу,
It's typically
сейчас
just
будет
the same
реванш
boss.
снова с этим
But you use it
кальмаром
actually- you use it one more
грязным.
time later in the run.
А у него снова пробка.
They love
Мы
blooper.
снова тянем за его рот. Пробку мы
Yeah, he's actually
Сразу
later in the
таким
run, like,
тем
well, he's
самым
not in this run,
уничтожаем.
but he's later in the game, but we skip
Yeah,
him,
we
so.
skip them.
поэтому...
I'm glad.
Опять же, мы просто смываем эти чернила
Yeah.
и тянем его за рот. И после этого снова запускаем в воду. И мы получаем еще
Yeah, Rico
шайн.
almost finished up here. Rico's one of the faster worlds in the run.
Yeah,
Вот и весь реванш.
roughly like 9 minutes.
Найс.
But if you know that if you go super fast. All the worlds are like double digits.
Yeah, this one's like pretty quick, around 9
Yeah,
minutes,
it's 9.
more or less.
9 or 8. Well, 8 is the best. Like 8:59.
Yeah.
Good world.
So Rico
Good world.
6.
И снова
Yeah,
возвращаемся.
yeah.
Эрик Харбор.
So this level we do not do blooperless.
Уже
Yeah,
шестой
it's slower
уровень.
by a lot.
Because you would lose like 2 minutes or something. I don't know.
So the green blooper is actually the fastest. Well, I think the pink one's actually
И
fastest,
сейчас
but
мы
it
будем
has the worst steering.
Кататься.
But the
Я
green
вот единственное не
blooper
могу
is
понять на
better
чем, но
for speedrunning because it is
блуперы?
in between both
Видимо,
yellow and
блуперы, да.
pink blooper.
Я
So it's pretty fast and has a really
понял,
good
и
turn.
сейчас мы
steering.
снова собираем
Always pick green blooper.
красные монетки
Yeah, and if you
для
hold
того, чтобы
neutral, if
получить
you're about to
шайн.
crash into something, you won't die.
Yeah.
as
И,
opposed to the other
видимо,
ones
то,
where you
какого
will,
они
also
цвета,
automatically, so-
зависит
Also, the green blooper
That's-
has a
that's-
straighter line,
скорость.
so it's faster to like grab the blooper, the green blooper, over ones.
Yeah.
I mean, all the other ones
Yeah.
gives you basically the same time, and like the green blooper is just
Да,
closer
шайн
and
get.
it turns better. I actually used to use the yellow blooper when I had like 115.
Спамим
I thought it was cool
cool
for some
cat,
reason.
шайн
Oh.
get. Сразу
Oh
как
my God.
получаем шайн,
Brands did not care.
потому что
Alright, I'm
А
gonna go for
почему
the
бы и
quick kill
нет?
here. I actually don't usually go for runs, but for marathon,
Shadow
I'll do it.
Sari. Oh, there's two ways to do this.
сейчас
actually.
походу будет
There's a way
третий
that
темный
loses-
Марио.
Oh, which
Сейчас,
way?
и сейчас
Got
снова
it.
оформляем
Let's go. This is the
let's go.
fastest method
быструю
actually for quick
прочистку
killing.
труп по темному Марио.
There's another method that loses like 0.2 or something from what I've done.
Шайн get.
It could be slower or
Получаем еще один
faster,
шайн.
that was almost a goal.
Чат, нужно больше шайн
Go.
get.
Off like
Давайте,
0.0.
поднимаемся. Доброе утро, просыпаемся. Ну,
All right, so now
у
we'll
меня
wrap
10 утра,
up
мне
uh,
желательно
second half of
просыпаться,
Bianco.
более-менее. Но я и не спал.
Just a secret stage and Shadow
А,
Mario.
с Рика Харбором мы
Again, done
закончили,
in 2 parts too, just to cut down on some
и
event
сейчас
cutscenes.
мы идем
Save
на
6 seconds.
секретный уровень, как я понял, по словам
Some routes
на
like still
основном стриме.
episode 6, just because it's hard, but what is it, 3 seconds?
Yeah,
Like,
it's not a big deal.
not worth it.
Мне сейчас интересно, просто какие именно страты хотят
This
повторять.
upcoming secret is actually
С чем это
not,
связано?
I wouldn't say it's the hardest, but it's you can just also easily mess up. Oh,
А,
that one
снова,
slide,
походу, подниматься на
that
эту
is
башню.
very
Yeah.
good.
А, не, в пещеру
I
заняли.
think
Окей,
there's
ладно.
multiple ways to get the upcoming momentum spin off of this block. And I think
И снова интереснейшие
Dede does the trickiest
платформинги,
way. But you know, that's
платформинг
just
секции.
did it. He misses it.
Ой,
That way is actually
не
really
получилось.
fast if you can get a good one.
Бывает, бывает.
Yeah.
Довольно сложно
gets it.
получить
Gets the second
это
time.
Beyblade, потому что надо
Really
именно
fast
успеть
compared to the other
в
shots.
поворот куба
Yeah.
непосредственно. Получаем, ну, берем
And,
еще по возможности
Riding the block
хп,
here.
потому что почему бы и нет.
Gonna get ready for, I presume, a glitchy wall kick.
Пока все равно
dive at the
заняться
top.
нечем до
he
поднятия,
bonks.
ну, пока мы не поднялись полностью,
A little bit too early. I believe.
уже
Looks
до,
like he's practiced
Yeah,
this.
beyond
собственно,
the
до
six is-
Шайна.
This is crazy. People typically never
Просто
practice a backup.
покатались немного на кубе и что вы думаете? Шайн
It is
гет
really smart.
или
Yeah.
Шайн гет? Я
Yeah.
думаю, Шайн гет. Nice.
All right, so far I've done every quick kill, so let's not break that streak.
Yeah.
И снова
Bianco
возвращаемся.
6 is typically the
Nice.
easiest quick
Это
kill,
же-
but if you somehow have a hard time, you will have a hard
На этот
time.
уровень сейчас. Будет еще один темный Марио? Да, еще один темный Марио.
Got it.
Поэтому будем
So
оформлять сейчас
far, every quick
еще одно
kill
быстрое убийство.
has been
И
gotten, which is really good actually. Usually I miss one.
почему бы и нет? Отлично. Прекрасно. Довольно очень быстро это все делается. На самом деле.
All right.
You know, this one is actually not that bad. Like, GBS was the thing,
Like
but you know,
mid-
GBS happened, but
Like this run
Yeah.
could still be like a 115. It's not really terrible for a marathon.
И идем ловить Марио темного, который украл.
118. So I can definitely get the marathon record still. Even if
Яйцо Йоши.
that was really
Кормим
good.
бананами
So-
и снова
That was cool.
выполняем
I
трюки
thought-
и
wait, is that
запрыгиваем
faster?
в трубу.
I've never seen that.
what did I do? I wasn't paying attention. I was just
Переходим на
You-
пляж
you sprayed the
Сирены.
banana into Yoshi.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, actually, I did mean to do that, but
that was awesome. That was really cool.
what I meant to do was like
What?
get the banana out of the tree with
Сейчас
the spin
будем,
spray,
походу,
and then
прочищать
Oh my
бассейн.
god, dude.
Да или нет?
Dude, that was sick.
Ну-ка. Много текста, очень много текста.
All right, so now we have
Wow.
Manta, which is
Не,
somewhat RNG. There's a lot of execution required for this level, though. So, but
Yeah.
you know, well, if you
Приходит
if you get a
Манта,
bad Manta,
Мента.
sometimes it's literally just RNG.
Yeah.
But it just depends.
Еще один из боссов.
He's doing no hut, which saves
Это
a bit
большой
over,
скат, я так понимаю, который
quick hut,
просто
yes. But and it's, I think
плывет
it's more
и
RNG
все
dependent,
загрязняет,
so, you know, that's
поэтому
up to you
мы
if you
сейчас
wanna do
просто
it, yeah.
разбрасываемся водой, чтобы
Typically, it's still faster
именно
than
что как типа
with
там
hut,
так
so
выстрелом
I
дробовика
recommend go for it. Also,
или
these-
более такой,
This is not a good
не
split.
знаю, пример
The
это
way- alright, so the way
спред
Manta
из
works
контры,
is
то что вы
When they initially
стреляете,
split, they
именно
go
сразу в
into
разные
a random
стороны.
direction.
потому что они
It's
сразу
somewhat dependent
как
on
бы,
Mario's
так сказать,
position, but more dependent on, you know, how
разделяются,
they
когда вы
actually
только
feel like
попадаете,
winning. If you're already
поэтому
behind them when
почему мы, собственно,
they
вот,
disperse,
именно
they will
таким
sort of head in
таким
your
методом
direction, but
выстрела
like
сейчас
at
используем,
an
чтобы
angle at any,
защищать
you know, it's random, so
и,
they'll just go
соответственно,
at
сразу-
any angle that they feel.
сразу эту локацию
And
от
after
этого
that, once they
босса.
keep
Поэтому этот
coming
босс
apart, it
довольно,
just becomes more of a mess of
как было
RNG,
сказано в
and
комментариях,
you get lucky. Ideal
довольно
RNG is if they all
рандомен.
literally go towards Mario, like each and every split. But that's really rare.
yeah. Also, I look towards the sun there, so I could be facing towards the shine instead of facing
Ну
away.
да, босс
It's like a
скат,
nice
как я
keyframe time save, like
по модельке
Yeah.
понял это.
1 or
И
less.
получаем еще один
or
шайн.
something. 245. That is average-ish.
So Serena is like one of the like least. It's one of the harder worlds in any percent. mainly because of Manta and, as we'll see later, King Boo. But there are also two secrets in this world, which those are very execution based. We're going to be seeing some pretty
Сейчас со
cool
слов
movement coming up here.
раннера
Yeah.
пляж Сирены довольно сложен, во-первых, из-за боссов, но
This
как я
world
понял,
is
двух боссов,
as bad as 10
помимо
Yeah, I
ската,
would agree.
if I were to rank it. Yeah.
So we saw Boo bounce
и
there.
как бы рандом такой
Spin jump
рандом
dive into
бывает,
some
как бы
sprays as
что
he goes up.
поделать.
Just gets in there a lot faster.
Ну и
not to
также
sit there
две
and,
секретки,
you
с
know,
которыми будем
spray all the
идти.
boos. Low.
Yeah. How did that? Wait, how did
Немного
Mario not wall jump?
классики.
Yeah, I looked. I was kind of
So-
surprised.
Тем, то, что мы разбиваем, можем
He looked like he
Yeah.
got all of the speed from
разбивать
that, so
кирпичи
it looked like it should have worked.
путем
happening a lot in
удара
practice, so
сверху.
Huh.
work on it a little bit more. Also, we got the momentum spin. Saves like 3 seconds or something. Pretty difficult
Попробуем Бейблейд сразу в воздухе и
in Risky.
забираем еще один шайн.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's not too hard, but it like if you're on PB
Yeah.
pace and you have nerve, it becomes very like obviously it becomes harder.
Yeah, it's like very hard on PB pace, but like normally it's just pretty hard.
Yeah.
So Serena 3, normally you have to
Ну,
grab
тут
Yoshi
пошли некоторый уровень довольно
and
очень
take a little tour
сложный.
through
Ну,
the
походу,
hotel
не
to
за
find the
прошлый
mysteries
уровень,
to
сейчас
unlock
говорят,
him, and
либо...
it's really slow.
Да, не
Thankfully,
за прошлый
yeah.
уровень.
there's a clip
И
that's coming up
сейчас
here that
снова
will skip all of that,
при-
making this
прилетаем в
a
отель.
really short shine.
Banana.
Берем
Banana's like the best fruit
бананы.
in SMS because it's like
Бананы
utilized
это
basically
хорошо.
everywhere. And okay, he got it.
Сразу запрыгиваем
Glitchy
на
wall kick to
последний
get over.
этаж.
Very short but
И
good level.
Recently has been
сразу
failed by
получили
a few.
еще один шайн.
Yeah.
До конца рана, по идее, не так, кстати, много осталось.
All right.
Will you
На самом
wait, will
деле.
you be going for butt slide?
I'm not. I've been like 50-50.
Снова возвращаемся. И, походу, наш путь будет снова идти в Катена, да?
I mean, do I
Естественно.
try it like once? I mean, sometimes I just get a single jump for no reason,
Huh.
and like, I don't know if I should do it.
Well, if you want to show it off, by all means, go ahead. But the strat we're talking about is
Сейчас
what he
будет
did earlier in
показывать.
Bianco 6.
Походу.
If Mario touches a slope in a certain way and you
Интересные
buffer him up
страты.
on it,
И
he will
ОБ
gain a lot of speed
в
and height
уровень
from it,
с... и-
making it
Ну,
really
опять же,
crazy. He'll probably
интереснейший
do it on this
уровень с
first block because the first
платформингом,
block is really easy to get
который
it on,
вроде
but the other one is very.
для зрителя будет казаться
Honestly, I
легким,
would
но
say I
на
would call
деле
it RNG
это
at some point, but it's not RNG. It's just how
Немно-
you
немножко
spin the
пугающе,
stick and place Mario and
что
how you jump
визуально,
dive
что
off of it.
иногда спидранов.
And you got it.
Yo,
Но
Let's go.
Райдер довольно
that's awesome.
хорошо
have to do it.
справляется с
Gotta
этим.
show it off there.
И
Def-
кое-как
That is
успел в
ridiculously
тайминг,
difficult.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
one of the hardest strats in the run.
чтобы сделать Beyblade и тем самым
Sometimes I just don't do
допрыгнуть
it.
на
Yeah.
платформу
It's a marathon. I gotta
с,
do that.
естественно, с Шайном.
127.
So now we got the last RNG,
Отлично.
huge RNG of the run,
King Boo.
King Boo. Basically, what
И
happens
сейчас
here
остается
is,
еще один
you can get
последний
extra
вроде бы
cycles,
момент
in
с
between the fruits that King Boo gives
манипуляцией,
you.
может не манипуляцией,
And,
вообще с самим
each extra
фактом
one is
рандома,
gonna
это
be
походу
about
будет
7
реванш
seconds.
непосредственно с боссом.
On average, I believe it is anywhere from like 1 to 2 is average King Boo RNG. But perfect.
Average for me is
Yeah,
none.
well, average. Yeah.
Ну, это, видимо, еще один босс-файт будет, как я понимаю.
Typically, when you're going into game
Либо
and you're a
другой.
top player,
Ну,
you really just
не
want
могу
no
понять.
extras. Like one is
Извиняюсь.
fine maybe, but you really just want none.
Absolutely.
А,
So I saved some
Казино.
frames there because I got like
ну,
an early ground
Ладно.
pound,
Oh, on
and
the
that
oh, yeah.
doesn't happen, which is pretty awesome that I got that.
А, сейчас именно призрак появился,
So how does
появился, и мы
the
сейчас,
extra cycles work?
чтобы
And what's the optimal pattern?
увидеть его
pattern will
появление,
be,
нам надо
fruit spawning first,
нажать
followed by you're
на
gonna get
определенные
one
кнопочки.
forged extra from there. Can't do much about that, and you just kind of have to cancel it yourself halfway
И
through.
как бы,
As,
когда мы
who unleashes it on you,
ловим
as we're about to
нужные
see. Followed by two more of the
ягоды,
same.
ну я не знаю, фрукты, вот эти вот
Yeah, it's a rinse and
предыдущие,
repeat,
сказать, когда мы
boss. If you
выбиваем
get good
все
RNG,
3
it's
слота
nothing crazy.
с
It's just it could make or break
ананасами.
a run. Is all.
It is
There is a task strat that gets cycled, like just no
Поэтому
cycles.
тут
Hey, you just
именно
constant
этот
fruit,
босс-файт,
but it's,
это
you know,
самый
task
что
only,
ни
and
на
I
есть
think you
рандом.
have to move
И нам
Mario in a
надо
specific
будет
way in order for
кормить
it to
этого
happen, right?
призрака
so today as
перчиком.
the slot machine came
Вау.
back up. If you see in the middle there was question mark
Это очень
in the middle
горячо.
there. That will pretty much mean that once you spray it, you will get fruits.
Yeah. Well, it's still random, but it's you know, it's more of an indicator. Because you can still get a question mark and like get an
Поэтому
extra.
нам желательно, чтобы выпадали именно сразу фрукты. Но
Yeah, this
может
is
так
a lot
случиться,
of
то,
people's
что
least
вот
favorite level in the
выпадает,
game, and rightfully so.
вы можете
Yeah.
заметить
Yeah.
The task threat
вопросики.
we're just talking about
Surprisingly,
is, what is it, like a
И
1
с
in a
вопросиков
64 chance?
так может
like that?
быть то, что
Probably, I don't
выпадет
even remember.
именно, что выпадут фрукты.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 is 1 in
Но
4096.
как бы
Oh
if I remember
my.
correctly.
Yeah, so
не
I
всегда
would
так
argue that it's not very
That-
RTA, but
удача работает скажем так,
Yeah, that's why I
в
did
сторону
not do it.
раннера.
'cause-
Someone
Но
has to start
как
going
бы
for it.
получилось,
It
что
gotta
получилось.
happen one day.
И мы получаем
No, it's not.
еще один шайн.
Like, no
Bro.
matter how optimized, it's like
no, there's no way.
it's so unlikely
Yeah.
that like it's
Ну,
just not gonna happen.
оптимизировать подобный
I can't
босс-файт
expect
никак
that
не
to happen,
получится.
like, ever.
Просто
Yeah,
только
I've actually got it once in a run, like trying
Oh,
it.
really?
надеяться на
Oh,
рандоме
wow.
сразу
I think I have a clip of
пытаться
it,
ролить,
like
то
from
есть
like 5 years ago.
определять на эти
Oh my god. 5 years ago? Oh
непосредственно
my god.
фиолетовые кнопки, которые там были.
Alright,
So Serena,
Поэтому, ну ладно.
Serena 6. JP
И
actually
теперь
has a very
нам надо
weird Serena 6 compared to English.
Надо
So
очистить
English Serena
пляж.
6, you know, clean the goop, done. You know, it's very lenient. You don't have to clean all of it, but you have to clean, you know, majority of it. JP, on the other hand,
И здесь нам надо
it's
не
very
весь этот пляж, конечно, чистить, но хотя бы
not fair.
более-менее
I wouldn't say, like, hard.
основную его
It's
часть.
just not fair. You could clean literally all of the goop visually. Like you can literally
как
do
бы
that, and the
изучает.
timer will not stop because there's like 2 types of layers of goop. I think, if I remember
Но
correctly.
может произойти такой момент, то,
And
что
you have to
вроде
clean both,
бы
and if
вы
you don't,
визуально
the
видите
invisible
всё
goop is what we
нормально,
call it. Will
как
just
бы
stay
все
there. So you
очищено,
gotta be really
но,
careful on JP compared to English.
но,
yeah, it's not the most
есть тайм.
lenient thing in the world. I've seen runners like literally
Таймер
everything's
может
cleaned, but
идти
they're
дальше.
just like spraying the whole beach, and it's
Поэтому
just
вам надо
it won't come
попробовать
down.
подойти,
You
собственно,
spray something and it works,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Тяньте,
okay.
чтобы вам
Cool.
дали
Yeah, it's
ну,
like
попробовать узнать,
I
типа,
like there's
закончили
been
свою
times
работу
where
или
like
нет.
you see a
И
runner
как
just
бы
actually
всё.
run around the
Как бы
beach and it won't clean. Like it gets that
Вот.
crazy.
All right.
Что там по
Time for,
сценарию?
Alright,
Итоги
another
дня.
quick kill. See if I get it.
Итоги пятницы.
Nope, the hardest.
Noki is oh
Noki's
yeah.
the
Noki
hardest
is-
part.
that is a
Ну да,
Hard kill.
собственно,
Yeah.
там будет
Like I do not expect to get
примерно
that quick kill.
начало субботы по часам в Америке. Потому что примерно у нас разница.
No.
10-11
That's
часов.
not good.
О,
bonk.
нет.
Oh, no.
Super bonk.
Не-не-не. Ой. Немножечко некрасиво получилось.
Okay,
Не смог
so-
сразу сделать быстрое
So if
убийство
you spray
на
the exo
темном
while
Марио.
getting the shine, your game will actually soft
Бывает.
and you cannot continue the run unless you save, obviously. Or no, it will crash. Yeah, it will just straight up crash. It
Your
won't
game will
soft lock. It
hard
would
lock.
just
That
crash.
happened.
Yeah, it would
That
hard lock.
happened in the bingo league like recently. Someone was in Serena and did that.
Сейчас
and had to be,
раннеры,
like a debate.
раннеры-комментаторы
If
говорят
that
о том,
was, like,
что
Oh
the player was allowed to
игру
win or not.
возможно
Speaking of the bingo league,
за
make sure to check
софт-лочить,
it out.
за
A new season
хард-лочить,
just
если,
started. All the matches
как я
are
понял,
sunshine.
немного не по
Community.
таймингу может пройти
Check it out if you're interested. It's
Good.
very different than 80%.
то, что вы подберете шайн,
Bingo is
есть
big
такой
brain.
шанс. И как бы
Noki 1. very. It's
Либо
like it's,
ожидать
like
того,
Bianco
то,
4,
что
very input heavy, very
если вы
movement sensitive.
сохранились, то
Shine.
все более-менее хорошо,
One of the
вы
best
можете
levels,
просто
some
выйти
people
с
say.
игры, ну там перезапустить консоль, и
You see,
все будет
swift
нормально.
movement from Diddy.
That is very difficult.
Yeah, that
to
was really
get.
good.
Yeah.
И спидранов, я так понимаю, там
Very hard in
полный
runs though. You could fall off and lose
ресет
32
сейл,
seconds
скорее
and then.
всего.
Yeah.
Сейчас нам надо непосредственно
That was pretty unlucky.
на этом уровне
Oh, the Gumi, yeah.
таймить
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about
бомбочки
Gummies.
и
Gummies are
запускать
random. I
в
think
это
a
вот
max of
грызуна,
5 can spawn. In some areas, I
захватившую
think it's 3.
пушку.
But I think in Noki, a max of 5 can spawn, and they just spawn at random
Это
spots. It's
пушка-пробка.
not specific at all.
Yeah, I could have
И
probably
мы
controlled that
прорываем,
if I sprayed
так
it,
сказать,
but
Yeah.
ключ.
it was still, regardless if I sprayed or not, that was
Берем
very
Shine.
rare and unlucky.
Yeah.
И сейчас
Like,
Like you
normally
could
doesn't
you,
happen.
you could be doing normal movement in Noki 1 and
Осталось,
a
по
Gumi would just
идее,
spawn under you, ruining the whole level. Like it can actually
17
affect that much.
минут до конца рана.
Yeah.
Now we have Noki 2. This is the level where you should
Посмотрим,
normally fight
успеет ли
Blooper, but
вообще
we're gonna see a clip coming up.
we delete
Райнер
him.
до конца рана.
With using
Вроде
the,
бы сейчас
I think
будет
I'll try the IO.
текстуры.
using the spring at the top, you can skip the whole level pretty much.
Not EVP anyway. Might as well show off every strat.
Perfect.
True, I agree.
Сейчас посмотрим на получение еще одного шайна.
No, not quite.
Чудеса
That
паркура.
is very hard to like not set
Прекрасно.
that up. Like what I was trying to do is like I was trying to like do that without a
Пытаемся
setup.
засетапить
And normally I would
да,
just, like,
платформу, и мы делаем
Like to
непосредственно
set that
клип.
up, you would just like run in the corner, and then once Mario starts running
Походу
the corner,
в
you
данж,
release
который
the
мы, скорее всего,
trampoline, and
должны
then
были
it's
бы
like
зайти там, не
basically
знаю,
100% consistent
через
clip, but
пещеру в
I just
стене,
decided to not set it up and just like
в
extremely
горе
precise.
вот этой вот.
So,
Но как бы
I didn't get it.
благодаря непосредственно
Saves
вот
a
этой
bit.
платформе мы клипнулись
3 frames, I think.
в нужный момент, и
So we're gonna see the
тем
first
самым
of
мы сейчас
first of the 2 underwater levels
пропустить довольно
in
большую часть
the
уровня,
run. Gonna be different
чтобы
controls here.
получить
Diddy's
непосредственно
gonna want to build up as much momentum and speed as possible while being underwater to get the red coins above the sea as fast as possible. This level looks a lot easier than it actually is. To save some good time with this level,
Сейчас,
you
походу,
get to learn
будет
some
немножко
few
подводных
strats,
уровней,
and
и мы
Yeah.
резко уменьшаемся и
This level is actually probably the
залетаем
least
в
played red
банку.
coin level. Like in practice.
И будем
Like,
сейчас собирать
it's not that
красные
it's
монетки.
bad, I would say, but it's just nothing. It's like nothing notable, really.
That was
Ну, как
extremely
бы
good.
здесь
This
ничего не
might be a
ничего не
goal, but,
примечательного, просто
like, I
мы находимся
grinded this
в
level,
банке и
That was a good.
Like, honestly, this level
собираем
has a lot of
монетки и
tech
получаем
that's, like,
еще
really
один
cool.
шайн.
Yeah.
that
And it's sad
one
it's
can really-
underplayed.
Yeah, that was a 120 segment.
was that a
That's
20?
Oh
insane.
my. Dang.
It wasn't a gold split, but it was a 120, which
That's
basically
good.
no one
That's
had.
sick, yeah.
Yeah.
IO's paid off.
Yeah.
Отлично, да. Конечно,
Practicing
я
is very
так понял
important.
по словам раннеров комментаторов, то что
So now we're gonna see
есть
Eel,
разные пути,
the second of the
чтобы
underwater
Eels
быстро
are
levels.
scary.
Yeah, this
закончить
level,
Yeah.
сбор этих
top
красных
runners know what they're
монеток.
doing most of the time,
Ну,
but
как бы
starting
если
out,
вы
this is like what
укладываетесь
everyone
примерно в минуту
is bad at.
20, как я понял, то в принципе
So I'm pretty sure
все
Diddy's gonna go
ну или
fast too.
примерно в 1,5 минуты.
So the way the eel works. When he
Еще один
first,
подводный
when he
уровень.
first comes out his little their little hidey hole, you can clean any
Сразу,
tooth at any time you
путем
want. They won't do anything. no
Прицеливания мы
repercussions. But
опускаемся вниз,
after some time, they will close their mouth, and
ну и выпускаем
after
немного
that, you
воды,
gotta
так
kinda play by
сказать, с
their
помощью
game.
давления, физика, все дела.
You have to, if you
Там
clean
щас-
a tooth too
А
fast, I think
аккуратно
after the
спуститься
second
вниз
cycle,
и
I think,
особо не
I'm trying to remember
нахватать урону.
quickly,
Тут какая-то
they will
есть
close their mouth.
черная
Am I right
жижа,
about
которая
that?
хочет нас съесть.
I forget. I
Но
just know I do this so
мы
fast,
решили
yeah.
почистить
Oh, he's
зубы.
doing- wait, are you doing wait,
Почему бы и
you're
нет?
not doing that. Nah, you're lying, Diddy. You're lying. I saw that. I saw that. I think he's going to do. Okay. I thought he was. Wait. He did do it.
Вот нам надо
Wait, did you just do
быстро
task eel?
их.
Or am I going crazy?
I did the 6.5 tooth.
Oh, okay. Because that was weird how you sprayed the other one. I'm like, what? I've never seen anyone do that.
И сейчас
Is
мы
that
примерно
faster or slower?
зачистили
I don't know.
6 с
I don't know what I did.
половиной зубов,
You don't know
и
what you-
нам
Oh my
спокойно, в принципе, зачитало это. Поэтому, ну так, нормально.
Re-
Почистили
Recently, there's
зубы
been 7-tooth strats
местному
developed,
монстру.
and I believe
Yeah.
one runner is, I forget who is been doing it
Ну,
RTA
я не тихий,
already.
я просто вслушиваюсь в
Or Shadow Storage.
комментарии, чтобы можно было что тоже
I've got
рассказать
it, like,
вам.
I've got it once,
Сказать.
but then, like, I just couldn't,
Сейчас, я
like,
так понимаю, мы
escape
будем
them out. Like,
снова
sometimes, like, you clean
возвращать
sixth tooth,
потерянного
it doesn't allow
пацаненка,
you to clean any more teeth, like,
который
for
непонятно
some random reason,
как
but, like,
оказался
other times it allows you to clean the seventh
на
tooth.
платформе,
Huh.
So it's kind of like
поэтому нам надо
why no one really
его
goes for it,
снова
which is fair.
вернуть.
Yeah.
So it's really
Но,
dumb, which is
как
why
сказать, вернуть? Мы
Also,
сейчас
I don't
будем
go for it.
I think it's a
When
good
I
time for
why that
donations.
happened, I might go for it.
спидранерским путем
Yeah.
For now.
Actually, I've been
пробежим
reading
до
the other day,
финиша.
but that wasn't due 6th, 7th.
Yeah, if there's any more donations,
I think now
would-
is a good time
Yeah,
to do
Ну
me
вот.
and Reader on the same page.
You said donations?
Немного вошли в
Yeah.
текстуры.
Alright, we have a lot of people very
И-
hyped for this run. We have $25 from Netiron that says
Мы дошли
shout
до
out
финиша
to,
первым.
SMS Bingos
Ну и, конечно,
being
решаю
way
тут
too much fun.
почитать донаты,
And shout
потому
out to
что
GDQ for getting me into speedrunning Terraria.
походу донатерам,
Here's hoping
которые
for a
только
good
что
run.
донатили во время
And
рана,
that was
очень
fun.
понравился.
Also, Luigi is number one at
Понравился
kicking
стран,
Luigi's butt.
хайпят
I
люди.
don't know what that's a reference to, but it's here, so I have to read it.
Почему бы и нет?
$25 from Kate MSW that says Super Mario Sunshine is one of my favorite games ever. I can't wait to see what the fastest shine combination is.
Ну да, тут
Alright, this level
большинство,
is
кто приходит
probably
на
the-
марафоны,
one of the
видит
most
подобные,
Yes.
не знаю,
So
Марио,
let's hope I don't die or fall
старенький,
down.
а,
Like, none of those.
еще
Like,
что-то
please just do it
сразу
perfectly, and
как
then
бы и донат,
we
любимая
win
игра,
and
все дела.
Today's gonna start this off
Я,
with
Yeah,
ropes.
я очень рад увидеть эту игру на
Yeah,
марафоне.
shots,
Короче,
it's
держите
big
мои
ropes.
деньги
Ropes?
в фонд
Ropes are
борьбы
very- they're weird in this
против
game.
рака.
Not even just Noki 6 ropes, just ropes in general.
Немного
Ropes,
паркура секции
in order to
на
get max height from
веревках.
some of them, you
А
have to
акробатика,
hold
так
your
сказать,
control
наше
stick
всё.
at I think a specific angle when you're on
И
one.
снова приходим
And you don't need
на
that for
еще
the
один
entry of
из
Noki 6, but this
платформингов.
rope here
И
and
теперь
the secret,
еще
you
одна
sort
из
of need it.
частей
It's kind of weird.
непосредственно нашего
It's
такого
not
платформинга
a
еще
noticeable thing
могут
because
являться
not many
веревки,
people, like,
потому что они нас
hold
запускают
different
на
angles for that
определенную
rope.
высоту.
But yeah, ropes are kind of weird.
Ooh, let's go.
Wait, did you?
Galapagos.
Did you? Did it? What do you?
И довольно
And that is,
Ниндзя сейчас сразу
Is
справился
that gold?
с этим уровнем.
that is 1 second
Oh,
off my
wow.
goal.
Это было красиво.
1.3 seconds, 122 seconds. I don't know how that was 122. That was. I went for Galapagos.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. Oh, the entry I like didn't.
Ну и параллельно ранее
jump out of the water and
на
lost, like, a
стороне
second.
запустил у себя
Alright, here we
last
go.
quick kill. This one's
сплиты,
the
чтобы
hardest
смотреть,
by far.
какая разница во времени.
Yeah. I
That
knew
is
it. I
so
knew it. I
И
knew you
снова
were gonna
сейчас
get that. I just
делаем
felt it in my
фастскилл
soul. So, dude,
темного
this
Марио.
is the hardest quick kill in the game. People,
Yeah, only
И сейчас
only
сделали
two
довольно
people go for it.
yeah, me and
сложнейший
Me
фастскилл
and you.
Марио.
Yeah, that's it. I was actually the one to start the fire for this Noki quick kill, so that's pretty cool.
Alright, good pace. Could be a 115 if I do not die, but
Yo.
my chance of death here, since this level is also.
И сейчас
Extremely
может быть
difficult, so
примерно
it's not-
Today's gonna go for optimal Corona
Yeah.
strats.
Speedrun.
I'm not gonna like.
может
get my
закончить
hopes up,
примерно
because
Yeah.
на
could
часе
easily lose, like,
15,
2 minutes
если
We just cruise.
раннер не умрет,
This goes
It's called
perfectly.
fast Corona. It's the
поэтому
optimal
надо
cycle.
более-менее аккуратно все сделать.
Yeah, it seems
Поэтому мы
like
сейчас будем
3-4
идти непосредственно
seconds
за
pushing
темным
it.
Марио.
5 seconds.
Yo, that thing has been pushed.
И
Before,
теперь
I feel like maybe 6
мы
seconds.
видим,
Six? Oh, I
помимо
remember before I saved 3. But I guess it saves 6 now.
Помимо обычных таких
Yeah, Fast Corona has come a long
зеленых
ways. It
уровней,
used
мы
to
видим
save not that much, but now
теперь
it saves a reasonable
немножко
amount.
адовый. Ой.
Stamp RNG was not
Ой.
that nice there.
Ну, как бы
Yeah.
начинается
Smash
Just my
RNG is
standard
effective.
Oh,
э,
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it didn't come
секция
out.
с неприятным платформингом, потому что если вы упадете,
It
то вы
happens. This
умрете.
Fast Corona is not
И
the easiest.
2 раза подряд уже.
It's very hard,
Да,
especially
как
with
бы
mirrors on
час
PvP. It's
15,
like,
но
it's
хотя бы
very hard.
успеет непосредственно в Estimate, мне так кажется. Он должен успеть, мне кажется.
That's what
Как
should have
бы
happened. I should have got a spam spray there.
VR
now.
Holder должен.
Whatever
Little
that
spray.
was.
Yeah. You could get a little spray and then it
Yeah,
can
Кстати,
be like
немного
out, but the
бейблейдов.
chances of that,
Мы
like,
распространяем вокруг
I've seen
себя
it work out,
воду.
yeah, it's not something you wanna
И
rely on.
путем того, что мы используем нашу воду, чтобы отталкиваться, набираем скорость на
Oh
лодке.
yeah, this is the only time you really utilize rocket storage in any percent. You basically, the moment your rocket goes off, or a little bit before it, you want to land on something,
И
and it
Мы
will,
щас
your rocket will go off, but you won't gain any height. And the reason for that is because Mario has like
идем
an
вроде бы к последнему
animation, and
боссу.
during that animation, if your rocket goes off, it will store your velocity.
И
And
оба!
if you don't move and
Марио!
just sidestep off of a platform, Mario would just skyrocket, like he would just go flying.
Маленький
And you
Баузер,
have to press-
большой Баузер.
Yeah.
Ну
You got it.
естественно, кто же еще может быть еще одним из боссов? И естественно, наш прелестный Баузер. Как бы, ну, окей. Видим, как везде распространяются такие гуски жижи для вейпа.
Goodbye, Bowser.
Yeah, the goo can be kind of frustrating.
И
This level
на
is
самом деле даже очень хороший
to
файт с
platform
Баузером.
And
GG's.
time.
time. GG's.
И время
Yep.
будет сейчас,
That was.
после
was
того,
that
как
150
мы
still?
уничтожаем
No, it was
последнюю
over.
платформу, и как бы
Yeah, let's
кляпа,
44.
кляпа, кляпа, кляпа.
No, dude. That was still good.
I'm very
Час
surprised that was
16,
115 pace after losing
20.
a minute and 10 seconds on GBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ну, очень даже неплохо,
Pretty-
на самом деле.
Pretty well.
6
Honestly,
минут
other than those
Estimate.
2 deaths in that GBS, whatever that was.
Yeah.
That was a pretty okay
It was
run.
just that split, and
Okay.
then I think overall execution was great.
Wait a second. That was a really good Noki. I've been
И
Your
сейчас
Rico was also pretty good. I think someone timed it in chat.
смотрим, как
what was my Rico?
наша труба умирает, говорит последние слова. Да,
Okay.
Yeah.
рип.
That's
That's
my
Sumar
best Rico.
Sunshine. That's Sumar Sunshine.
Нет!
This game has been pushed
F,
a lot
F, так сказать.
ever since like a few years ago. Really, like this game has been going crazy.
На
and
6
it's-
секунд,
it still will
ну.
for many years to come.
А я и не тороплюсь по той причине,
This is
что
pretty cool to
тут,
do, honestly.
с
It's my
задержками
first
от оригинала.
GDQ common
Ну да, у
invitation,
меня
so
немного
this is cool.
отставал оригинальный стрим, окей, ладно.
Yeah.
И
Is-
всё. Ну да, кстати. Дезмастер практически попал по времени. Ну, ладно, практически час
So any
15.
last
как бы.
words?
Это час 16.
Um,
И как бы, ну, окей,
thanks for
нормально,
having me.
балдежно, красиво. И это был Super Mario
It was
Sunshine
awesome
от
to run that game so quick.
Дидеха, от держателя мирового рекорда
Thank you for
по
thank you
этой
for having me as a
категории,
commentator
по этой игре.
today, and yeah, and GDQ.
Yeah,
No
Естественно,
shit, it was fun to commentate, watch you
благодаря
play.